Hi everyone, thanks for being here. My name is Angela and I'm the founder of Beyond The Ponytail. I'm here today in Oakland, California, and I wanted to talk to you about a new product line from a company that I absolutely love. I've been using EVOLVh for 5+ years, absolutely in love with their products, and they've just come out with a new product line. It's called InstaVolume, and it's a whole new approach to getting volume in the shower and outside of the shower. So super exciting. What they've done is actually developed a cleansing treatment, which is a one-step process in the shower. So no need for the extra step of conditioner. And then once you get out of the shower, they have a volumizing elixir that you spray in the hair. It balances the pH balance and adds huge amount of volume, which I've been playing with and I can't wait to show you. So what I have going on here now is my hair is wet from out of the shower. I use the cleansing treatment, and because of the ingredients in the shower, which are tapioca starch and flax, which actually absorb that sebum, adds moisture, really gives you a super good cleanse in the shower. What I recommend is once you get in, put the shampoo in and leave it in for the whole time that you're in the shower. So those ingredients actually do what they're able to do and really cleanse that scalp and reduce any extra oils. I know a lot of you that have fine hair, they might really want some more volume, but their hair gets a little oily. So this is a great step that when you put it on in the shower, leave it in, do what else you got to do in the shower. You know what I'm talking about, ladies. And then the final step of the shower is rinsing it out. So that's where I'm at right now. I've just got it out of the shower and my hair is still wet. They now have the second step, which is InstaVolume Volumizing Elixir. This also has tapioca starch in it, as well as the flax, which are the two active ingredients that really work with your hair at the scalp to give you that extra volume. So what I recommend doing, you can do this before you comb out your hair or after. With this in the shower, I just got out. I had not put this in yet, and I was able to still comb out without any tangles. So you can either add that now or before you do your brush out. So it's really depending on your hair texture and your hair type. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spray this at the root and spray it on the ends. It smells really good. It has their signature grapefruit scent, which I really, really like. It's not too heavy, really fresh. I know if you've used EVOLVh before, you know that signature scent. It's an essential oil. So I'm spraying this around on the ends because it has a leave-in property to it. The pH balance is low, so it actually helps bringing that pH level of your hair down from out of the shower. So it's good to get that on the ends, but also spray it on the root because that's where you really want that extra volume, and work it through. You can comb it through. What I like to do next is I'm gonna do a little bit of a rough dry before I show you some blow drying tips of how to really get that bounce, how to hold the brush, how to hold the blow dryer, and some tips from the stylist from behind the chair. So first what I wanna do is work that product in at the root. You can use your fingers and pull up your root. I always like to get the hair off of my face. Sometimes we have these little hairs around here, so I'm gonna really kind of work that through. Maybe take a brush, and if you're really wanting a volume at the root, pull up. And I'm always gonna have the blow dryer following the brush and really get some volume going at the root. So next, what I would do, because I'm going to show you some blow dry tips, is these clips right here are pretty essential. You don't have to have these exactly, but I would get some hair clips. I always say 3 is a good amount to have because you're going to section the top, the back, the sides, and then the bottom. So I'm going to section this out here. And then I will go and take this section here. And if you really want an amazing blow dry, I highly recommend sectioning the hair out. I know it takes a little bit longer, but that blow dry is gonna last you 3 or 4 days. So what I'm gonna do now, and this is where with playing with the product, I was super blown away about how much volume I had. Now again, I just used the cleanser in the shower and the Volumizing Elixir outside of the shower and combed it through. I'm gonna take this section first, put the brush in this way, hold the dryer and follow the brush with the airstream flowing down. What that's gonna do is help you to smooth down the cuticle and add amazing shine. Now we don't have to keep on going like, going again and again, but if you get a good grip, come up, roll it down, and keep the blow dryer there, it's gonna save your arms from hurting and getting tight. So again, I drop down the side, and you see how I'm taking the blow dryer and following the brush. Following the brush. If I want more volume, I'm going to take this section, put the brush in, come up, go down, and then just leave it like this. And I would keep the blow dryer, I have a nozzle on mine, but keep the blow dryer, not right on there, but up a little higher so you're not burning any hair. But look at that. I mean, it feels super soft and clean, but yet it's got this great texture where I'm getting this incredible bounce that makes me super happy. Another thing too is in the Volumizing Elixir, there is heat protectant. So it's a great UV and heat protectant that you're putting on your hair. So it's protecting your hair from the heat of the dryer. So you've got great lift from the scalp. You can actually put your fingers in there and I actually feel the hair lifted off of the scalp. And I wish you could feel this through the phone. It's so light and airy and silky and soft, but yet it's got this texture to it, which again is great for people with fine hair where it tends to sit flat on the scalp. Okay, so let's get to the top. There's two ways to approach this. If you want more volume with the wave going back, I would just take a section here, roll it forward into the brush, and then take your blow dryer. And roll up. And again, if this is completely dry and you want that curl to last longer, use your cool shot button and cool that curl down before you take it out of the brush. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm cooling it down. And I get an amazing amount of lift and a curl. So depending on how much of this you want, you will use the size of your brush, how long you do the cool shot button, or you can take this and smooth it out a little more. But again, the amount of volume that is up off of my scalp is ridiculous. And it's still soft, shining, but so I wish you guys could feel how awesome my hair feels right now. If you're doing this down the center, it's cool to do that type of blow dry, but then flip it to one side. And now you've got this incredible lift that you can have on either side, depending on what you like. I just love it. Really, look at that. That's incredible. And that's just the cleansing treatment and the Volumizing Elixir. And this is the amount of lift that I'm getting on my hair. So awesome. So I'm done with my blow dry, which I absolutely love. My hair feels incredible, really lightweight, super shiny, but I want to give you an extra styling tip for that second, third, and sometimes fourth day of wear of your blow dry. So I always use the InstaVolume on the second and third day because sometimes with fine hair you tend to get a little oily. And in lieu of like a dry shampoo, the tapioca starch and flaxen here, if you spray on your root and blow dry it in, it's gonna give you a ton more volume, more texture, and it's actually gonna soak up any of that extra sebum that you tend to have on those extra days in between your washes. So to do that, if I part my hair down the center, and let's say this was second and third and fourth day and I was starting to get a little bit of sebum or I was starting to get a little flat, all you need to do is take a diagonal parting, spray this on the root, take your blow dryer, work that in, and you can layer this product. Of course, it's never gonna flake, but the more you layer on the elixir, the volumizing elixir, the more grip and volume you're gonna get. And it's also gonna act like that, like I said, like in lieu of a dry shampoo, it's healthier for your scalp. There's no powder that you have to brush through. It's just very light and airy and almost like refreshed again. So if you're somebody that's looking for a super easy routine to follow in the shower and out of the shower, and your hair is maybe finer, or you're looking for volume, or you have that extra sebum that you have to deal with on day 2, day 3, I totally invite you to look into using InstaVolume. Try it out. Like I said, I tried it out, was so impressed that I had to jump on here and share what I've learned and tips on how to blow dry your hair. It's fantastic.